I'm the woman who sat over.
Work with infants. What did you see in the development of play? And did what you saw in infants and their approach to play affect your recovery, how you approached recovery?
Well, babies play a lot. You know, they take what's around and mess with it. It's discovery. It's growing a brain, growing a sensibility. It's not trivial. It's survival. It's growing up. I wasn't thinking of babies all this time, but then I wasn't thinking about neuroplasticity either, because it wasn't invented then, or wasn't into the zeitgeist. I'm a poster woman for neuroplasticity. So it's from this point of view that I can think about babies and what I did in my recovery.
The parallel of a creature thrown into a mystery that has limited motion and can't speak, and gradually can speak. The parallel between what we all experienced at the beginning of our lives and what you described post-stroke, it's a glaring parallel. And I'm wondering, it seems to me I heard you say that, you know, in some sense you regrew your brain through play, if you define it as passionate play.
Passionate play.
And so
it's critical, you know.
Yeah.
I had to love what I love.
Yeah.
And keep doing it. And get pleasure from it. Yeah.
And how did you know to do?
Well, I had this out of the box speech pathologist who said I was out of my mind with exhaustion, and wondered whether I was depressed or some other dastardly thing. I knew I wasn't depressed. She said, "You're doing what you can't do. So I'm not going to do speech therapy with you. I'm going to help you remodel your life." And the first thing she said was, "Do art." I wouldn't have thought that. But once I got into it, it just, the challenge to the right subdued the beleaguered left. So that combination just was glorious. It was really magnificent.
So
and
you're
it was
saying
trial and error, basically. I'm in chaos. My life is half over, and nobody told me to hope for anything. But I was going to do whatever I could do to move a life better. And that was the right thing to do, as it were. It helped sustain me in the chaos, and I kept getting better in a variety of ways. And so a little bit better, well, so I kept doing what I was doing and adding a few things that seemed to make it nicer and more pleasurable. So I kept doing it, you know, the idea then in 1980 was that if you had brain damage, you were really out of luck. And pretty much that's what the general public still thinks. Even
But you're saying
physicians.
play grows brains, right?
Play grows brains, and the brain readjusts, it finds other places. You tell it what you want it to do, it finds the place to do it. There's lots of extra space there. And it was the pleasure and the passion in persevering that made it work. So survival is about passion. Choosing life is about passion.
That's an absolutely wonderful, remarkable opportunity to hear somebody who has gone somewhere and survived and come home and relearn how to tell us about it. And it emphasizes the importance of focusing on our love and doing things, and doing what we don't have to do. You know, it's,
Well, the two things in my life are not dichotomous. I needed to have some income.
right.
I needed to survive physically, I needed to survive psychologically, I needed to survive energetically and spiritually. So the work-play thing was kind of two sides of the same coin, or the same side of different coins or something. Because I don't see in my life a dichotomy between work and play. Work needs to be play. If you're not playing in work, find some other work.
There's a good quote. Thank you, Ruth. What a marvelous job.